Oi, welcome back to Tesh Talks. All right, so many people, including myself, have jumped into this content creator game. And one of the concerns I had when sort of taking up the commitment, because that's kind of what it is. When I was taking up the commitment to try and become one, I had a fear, and you may also have this fear, that you are running out of time. That, you get on X, Twitter.com, whatever, and you see a bunch of other people like you with several other thousand, hundreds more followers. You are now surrounded by content creators, all trying to make content and sell you something. And so you go, oh shit, man, like, there's a bunch of people already ahead in the game, bro. Is this space already saturated? Like, am I wasting my fucking time here? I don't think you have to worry. And here's why. So, if you don't already, I would highly suggest watching a channel and a man named Dan Coe on YouTube, okay? He is at a level far higher than most, okay? And he can pretty much break all this kind of shit down to you very well. I'm not trying to completely fucking outsource everything. I want my take and my perception of all this stuff to sort of permeate the internet as well. But I think you don't have to be worried right now. And I don't think you have to worry for at least a good couple years, man. I think, if you ask me, I think we've got like a decade before this shit ramps up to a point where we need to maybe start getting worried about saturation, right? But Coe speaks of, and I agree, that at some point in the near future, a lot of people are going to leave their jobs and see that one of their only options is going on the internet, entering that arena, and producing a business and content through those means. Okay, right now, and I mean always has been, but right now especially, from what I've been seeing, it's somehow hard to find people to work, sort of hard to find work, and the people that are working, aren't getting paid that much. And that could be, and probably is, a combination of actually not getting paid that much, right? A business has to make as much money as it wants to make, needs to beat last year's quotas and shit, and so they are not going to want to pay a bunch of people a lot of money. And also, inflation's going up and things are just costing more, right? It may get to a point where those things create this gap where just working is nearly fucking pointless, and people are going to want to go physically to a job, or even online, and work this like wage slave, corporate, whatever sort of job, as little as they can, because maximizing the time at those jobs, the yields aren't good enough. Okay, so that's what's going to create this sort of, I believe, this spur in content creation and online businesses in the next couple of years. The reason, not to derail too much, but the reason you don't have to be worried about it, and we have some time here, a good amount of time, is because, guys, men don't do shit, typically, till they have to. Luckily for some of us, right? Most people don't fucking realize that. All right? Once you realize this, the only way to manufacture this by your own means is you understand the idea that you're not going to do shit till you force yourself to, and then you go ahead and sort of employ some sort of stress on yourself, a challenge on yourself, self-given stress and difficulty, a challenge you create for yourself to go tackle something, okay? And right now, I think most people are going to ride out their jobs because they don't have the reality, they don't have the perception, and they don't even know, it's not real in their minds that there is another option. A lot of people don't even know that there's another option. And a lot of people write this option off. They go, oh, it's just a bunch of fucking dudes online selling snake oil, a bunch of bullshit. It's trying to grab your fucking money. Most people have not yet realized that this is very much where the future is heading. You know, this is very much a very plausible thing. You know what I mean? And that's why you don't have to be worried. You know what I mean? If you're starting this game now, like right now it's 2024 March, but if you're starting relatively within this time, there's still a lot of space. There's still a lot of ideas in people's minds that need to get churned out. There's still a lot of business to be done. There's still a lot of products to be created. We are nowhere close to running out of fucking time. Okay? You have a huge advantage if you're a part of this whole content creation, entrepreneurship, do some online side hustle thing. Most people are still just working their jobs. People have not employed any tactical stress upon themselves. They don't even know that that's an option. They don't even understand numerous principles on the risks they should be taking and how those risks aren't even really risks to employ a side hustle and start something, okay? I don't want this video to be too long. I'm not gonna like talk about every single thing that I meant as far as risk taking, but really quick, how much risk do you really think exists if you live in America or any first world country? Oh, you're gonna lose your money, you're gonna lose your job. Like you can't just get another one and then have enough to fucking survive. You're never truly you're never truly in a lot of risk, even when you drop your job to take on an endeavor like this. I'm not saying you should do that. You know, you sort of deduce that for yourself, but what risk is there? You know what I mean? Like your friends, some of your friends and family think you're dumb for working less and earning less money for the time being from some corporate job. Did you honestly think your survival won't kick in your head to keep yourself fed, hydrated, and got a roof over your head? Like, you don't have to really worry about survival ever in these countries, man. You don't if you live here, okay? So, one more time to hammer it in. If you feel like you have a limited amount of time and you're giving yourself pointless stress right now, that you gotta go, 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 go. Like, yeah, you do gotta go, go, go. But you don't need to employ like more stress than you need to upon yourself. You've got time. And just because I'm saying you've got time doesn't mean you do nothing with it. Okay? But content creators starting right now have time. It's all a matter of whether you stick with it or not. Most people around you don't even know this is an option. Most people around you still think they've just got to fucking just trudge around at a job. Put more in the savings account, hoping that a brighter day will come. Okay, that's where most people are at. You've got time. Just keep at it. Just keep going. And I think anyone that sticks with it will yield some level of success. Okay? See ya.